But here we go. I'm not gonna worry about vlogging, and my visor might blow up and you might not hear me anyway, so let's get it. What is up? What it do? How are you? Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. Hope some of you are new, and if you are, you should subscribe. I think you'll like what we're up to here. It's another day in paradise. Paradise meaning unseasonably warm Wisconsin autumn. I didn't even look at the temperature before I came out here, but it's pretty nice. So I'm zipping out in the late afternoon to get a nice ride in while the sun is still relatively up. It's hiding behind those buildings. Today's the last day for a long time that we can get weather this mild. It's pretty unusual for this time of year, so all the motorcyclists I know have been very happy, and it's been consistent. It's been like a whole week of just really nice mild temperatures, and we love to see it. You know, 60s, almost 70s, and sometimes low 70s. Very groovy. I can guarantee we're gonna get a little bit more wind noise than usual this vlog, unfortunately. Oh my god. Well, for a lot of reasons. One, because it's actually super windy, and two, because I have my visor cracked open a little bit. It's just the way of things. This is my favorite helmet, but it doesn't work with my favorite or preferred or easiest mount. So I cracked the visor a little bit so that I can cram it underneath the overlapping portion, and it works, but oh my god, I'm about to be blown away. It feels like when a semi passes you on the freeway. Oh my god, look at the art museum. This is gonna be a random vlog. I'm gonna tell you off the top right now. I have nothing on the agenda. The only thing on the agenda is I want to show you this perspective of Milwaukee. So I don't even care for that portion if you can hear me or not. Wow, you can just see a crazy shade from the buildings. It's just that cloudy over here. Oh, and I think, oh my god, I messed this up last time. I went the wrong way. Don't tell anyone. What the heck was I saying? I'm gonna have to cut out all that nonsense. But yeah, nothing on the agenda for today other than showing you this perspective I've like somehow never shown you. And man, maybe I'll screw around until it's golden hour or something so that I can give you that real romantic light. But you know, the GoPro doesn't do incredible in low light. But yeah, Milwaukee's a pretty beautiful city. I show you guys a lot of downtown, but it's a lot of in the thick of it. It's a lot of being downtown. Oh my god, the wind is like stupid. Maybe I'll just voice over this later if it doesn't work. But anyways, we're usually like in the thick of downtown, and I kind of want to show you what it looks like coming from the other way and what the view coming in looks like, because it's pretty gorgeous. It's the kind of view that you get if you're coming into downtown from the airport. Wow, this is really something else. On our left, we're going to be passing these huge festival grounds that are just basically in the middle of downtown. The festival is called Summerfest, and they also host other ones. But they're these just huge grounds of, I don't know, I feel like there's at least 10 different stages, and they'll have pretty big acts on the small stages and then huge acts in the amphitheater. And they didn't get to do it this year because of the pandemic. So we all kind of just had to wait it out. No big festivals. Milwaukee's really renowned for festivals, street festivals, like a bunch of free things, and then as well as Summerfest. So here's part of it. We'll just scoot by here, and then we'll go through 3rd Ward, and then circle back and go over the Hoan Bridge. I've done a couple videos lately underneath the bridge, also windy videos, and I'd like to take you coming over it, because man, I went on that really fun ride with a couple of my friends back in May. Because most of the town was on lockdown and people really weren't out that often, the bridge was completely clear, so it was really amazing to go over it with no obstructions. Oh, I guess I'm never really on this street. Oh, I'll go. Kind of taking the long way. But that's what riding's all about, is taking the long way sometimes. I hope I can. You know what? I've messed myself up. I have to go around. We've gone too far and we can't go back. I have to go this way first. I get lost in my own city all the time. Especially if it's little zones that I'm not in very often. Well, hopefully I don't get lost in places I am all the time. But this area is called the Third Ward. It's pretty trendy and cool. Pretty expensive to live around here. But I'm sure it's worth it. It's a real vibe. I don't know if I'll do kind of apartment / condo vibe living forever. I have really liked it historically, but it gets to be pretty inconvenient with the bike. If I ever had additional vehicles, it'd be even more inconvenient. And that's the situation down here. It's all that condo apartment kind of stuff. But there's a cool little like shopping district over there. This is the Milwaukee Institute of Art and Design. It's a pretty great design school. And of course, the art supply store across the street. I went to design school, but I did not go in Milwaukee. I went in Madison. I feel like such a tour guide today. I was about to be like, and Madison is the Wisconsin state capital, for those of you who weren't aware. I don't know if you guys knew this. I don't know how often I mention it. But the viewership on my channel is not majority American. So sometimes I talk a little bit more for the global audience because I know that not all of you use Fahrenheit and know where the heck Milwaukee is. I'm glad that I get to kind of put it on the map a little bit for an international audience. I mean, I've been making videos for quite some time, and whenever I loop back and check the demographics, it's pretty consistently about 40% from the United States, and then the rest is a smattering of a ton of different countries. You know, the English-speaking ones come up in the top after the USA, but man, you guys are tuning in from all over. So if you want to tell me where you are hailing from as you watch this video, I think that could be a really fun conversation. And I'm glad that I have kind of an international appeal. And if there's some sort of a specific reason that you've enjoyed the content, I think it'd be really cool if you let me know. Oh my god, it's 74 degrees. That's what that tower, that's like the Rockwell automation building, I think, and it says it's 74 degrees. Yeah, I'm a little bit overdressed. Didn't think to take off all my layers for this ride, and maybe I should have. Anywho, yeah, let me know what you like about the channel, and then maybe I'll try to make more of that or just continue business as usual. This region's a little bit more industrial. We're getting into this territory called Walker's Point, and it's a lot of like warehouses. It's pretty groovy. There's some cool stuff over here, and it's really close to this other area, Bayview, that's pretty poppin'. It's like on par with the east side with the kind of density of really great bars, restaurants, cool things to do, and good places to live. It's very walkable, so if you ever visit Milwaukee, the east side or Bayview, those are really great options of places to stay. I don't even know if I'd recommend someone stay in the heart of downtown. It's so accessible that you don't even need to be in the thick of it to get to it. So, I don't know, I wouldn't even bother. Like this little area is such a cute little walkable zone. Unfortunately, there's just been so much construction. It like never lets up. There's just been construction in and around downtown for a long time, and I don't know if it's just because Milwaukee is a growing city or what, but it just seems like there's always cones. I mean, has there ever been a video on my channel where there wasn't a bunch of construction cones? Man, I don't even know how to speak English anymore. I said wasn't. I was just working all day and kind of just doing development and technical stuff, and in my head, and switching to verbal skills is totally different. And then amongst verbal skills, paying attention to the road is of the utmost importance. It's kind of chaotic over here, but wow, that sun is so romantic. It's only 3:30, and then this is at daylight savings too, so things are setting earlier. Man, this is the kind of light that you get at like 7 or 8 in the summertime. I really like doing self-portraits. It's a cool exercise in some critical thinking and figuring stuff out, and it's a productive but like low stakes creative endeavor. Maybe that's a good little topic is creativity. You know, being productive, and not necessarily being productive as everything you do is so worthwhile, but more so in the sense that you are uninhibited in your creative flow and you just make things. I think I've developed some good habits that allow me to continue to produce at a pretty high volume, considering that it's not my job to do that. You know, it's not my job to take photos or to make videos. Yeah, my job is web development, and I think while motovlogging isn't super lucrative at this juncture, doesn't make me money or nothing to write home about, but it has been so fruitful in the sense that it's really motivating to edit videos. I really enjoy editing, and I like going on these adventures, and I think sometimes motovlogging pushes me to shake things up a bit. I have my routes and I have places that I like to ride and things I like to do, but I think with the motovlog I'm like, oh, I should take them this way this time instead, or I should go over here. So it keeps the riding experience fresh, and then there's no pressure. I'm on the bike all the time when I don't have to motovlog. Well, I never have to, but I'm on the bike all the time and choose not to motovlog because sometimes I just want to enjoy the ride and be totally focused. So now I'm going to grand reveal the thing I've been teasing. Hopefully you didn't have to wait too long, but we're about to go up and over that Hoan Bridge. It's the yellow and blue bridge. I think it's a pretty cool bridge, and they actually light it up at nighttime now too. It's cool, but I don't know. I didn't think it was totally necessary. But here we go. I'm not gonna worry about vlogging, and my visor might blow up and you might not hear me anyway, so let's get it. So that was it. Man, it feels like the beginning of a hurricane right now. The light, it just looks so otherworldly with this. It's like this soft, distant, sunsetty light. These thick, huge clouds, but it's only 3:30. It's just totally surreal. So blustery. I'm wondering if I can find somewhere where there's less wind. I hope it. I know some of these things I'm, experiencing in real time, and it looks just so unreal. It looks so gorgeous. Like the light is behaving right now. And then I go into the edit, and it looks okay. The camera just can't pick it up in the same majesty that living it can do. So I think that's why sometimes I want to make sure that I'm doing lots of rides without the camera, because even just considering the camera, you're doing less absorbing. You're commenting, and that's not quite the same as just observing and being. So, well, I think we'll jet down onto Brady Street and call it a day. So happy we got to do quite a bit more riding this November than I ever would have dreamt of. And I'm glad that I had the energy to take you guys along with me. So thanks so much for tuning in. There will be some interesting videos upcoming. I have a bit of a bankroll, and I don't know when this stuff will get posted, but I'll be doing some sit down, I'll be doing some product reviews, and I will be taking it easy around the holidays. I've got quite a few exciting projects in the works for my regular work life, so my income will be a little bit happier, but that also means that I'll be pretty busy. I hope you guys have enjoyed our fun little ride around town. I hope you give this video a like. If you like what I do, go check out some of the other things I do. Follow me on Instagram, follow my company accounts, and stay tuned for some awesome other product releases. Hopefully they're already up by now. I'm so excited to be offering a consumable of sorts, and it makes a lot of sense, and I think you guys will really like it. You know, give it a subscribe, and until next time, ride safe. Bye-bye.